Hey everybody, Peter here. It is Monday, June 7th, and we are another exciting day in crypto, right? Every day is an exciting day in crypto with everything that's going on. We're always excited to be able to see where the markets are headed and the direction that this technology and all the projects that are launching are going on. I'm going to jump on my phone here so I can see anybody jumping on, any comments. And of course, if anybody would like for us to look at some tokens, I'm going to show you guys a couple tokens that we had talked about prior to this or did some videos on here in a second. So first of all, I do want to say this. I am definitely not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I will never be a financial advisor. Never wanted to be a financial advisor, and do not want anybody to make decisions on what I say. What I do, what this is all about, guys, is just being able to share with you guys some of my thoughts, my ideas, and my concepts. But definitely, everybody needs to do their own homework and decide. Hey, Candace, how are you? So Candace has joined us. You guys don't know who Candace is. She is absolutely a superstar. Didn't know much about crypto, but boy, has she learned a lot. She's helping a lot of people get involved and get started in the crypto space. So that is one of our goals here at our tokenomics is to help bring new people into the crypto space. And we hope that our audience, all the people out there watching, actually take that mantle up as well and take that goal up to talk about friends and family. One of the things we don't want to happen is, of course, the wealthy to hijack it. And of course, they get wealthier and wealthier and wealthier. And, the rich get richer type thing. One of the neat things about the crypto space is, and it's proven itself over the time, you did not have to be rich to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin 10 years ago and to be wealthy today. Matter of fact, you didn't have to be that wealthy to buy one Bitcoin, a year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever it was. I don't know the exact date. We can look it up though, for $3,500 and today have 10x, 10 times your money. And actually over the last 8 years or so, you could have done cost averaging, said, every paycheck, I'm just going to buy $20 worth of Bitcoin. And today you would be wealthy. I don't know if I'm looking and seeing the chat here. Could someone just drop in a quick message there so I can see? I don't have the chat popped up here and I don't know why. Normally it pops up right underneath it. Let's see if we can hit that. And I do see we got about 6. We got about 10 people watching us now. So if you're on here, say hi, say where you're from. And then, of course, if you'd like for me to look at a token, I would love to do that. So you can put that in the chat. Yesterday, I think, or the last couple of days, we've looked at Doge, we looked at Shiba. We're going to look at a couple that I like today. A matter of fact, I don't know if you guys watched the video that we put up there and did your research, looked at it and got the same result that I did out of research. There is a token out there called Sushiba, and we're going to look at that because yesterday it was at about $130,000 market cap. We'll see where it's at right now, where that's going from. So I'm not seeing any comments in my chat. Hold on, I'm going to back out of here on this and then go back in to see if I can see the chat. Oh, there we go. Now I see the chat. All right. All right, we've got Candace with us. We've got Crystal with us. We've got Gail with us. Oh, it looks like it's ladies' night on the chat. Hey, everybody. All right. So we've got ladies' night going on here. All right, let me hit the share button here. And let's open this up to CoinMarketCap. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's go here. Actually, you know what I want to do is I want to pop out to our YouTube channel here real quick. Let me go to YouTube. I'd love to show you guys here. So, let me look at the time frame that we did this on. Let's see, our tokenomics. There we are, right there. Let me see if I can get our channel to come up. So we, because actually in this video we shared two tokens. One is just taken off like crazy, of course, here in the last day or so. So here is the. Let's see, where'd the video go? Oh no. Okay, let me see here. Let me click on us here. All right, let's see. All right, here it was right here, guys. It's about a week ago we did this video. And it's since when do dogs ride on dinosaurs in sushi? And this was on a token Sushisaurus, which is the one that hasn't taken off yet. And then there is Shoshiba, which has just made some amazing strides. So if you would have done your research and got into this token a few days or a week ago when we first talked about it, actually, the lowest point I think was just yesterday. It was at about $130,000 market cap. Let's go here and Sushiba. There it is, right there. Little blue with a little sushi roll right there. We are looking at now. This is a fully diluted market cap, so we're not going to go by that because that's not accurate. Check out the volume in the last 24 hours. Giant spike in volume, 921. This is going up. I'm sure that this is probably in one of the top gainers. Let's do this. Let me pull open another window here. And we'll get a more accurate on PooCoin here. Oh, I forgot to click on that ad and get my penny. Should have done that. Let's see here. Let's all right, let's jump in here. All right, so let's go to charts. Sushiba. There she is right there. All right, we're at 1,000,007 to 1,000,691. It's actually coming back down. If you missed it, do your research, but this might be another opportunity for you to jump in. We've got some buys coming in down here, 2,452. I can show you guys here. It was actually up to about a $2.3 million market cap just earlier today. And it has come down a little bit, softened up a little bit, but it's bouncing back up. But check this out, guys. This is where it was earlier yesterday. So this was the 7th of June, 21, actually about 12 hours ago. This thing was way, way down. So if you look right here, guys, it crossed into, took a number off, and then went up 2, 3, 4, almost 5. So this is about a, what would that be? About a 10x from this morning when he could have jumped in here. And we had gotten into this even a week or two before we did the video. Maybe it was 2 weeks. And then, of course, did the video. It took time to edit it and get that up there. These things sometimes just sit there. But I got to tell you, why were we excited about this project? It was the website when we looked at it. Unique artwork, looked like there was a solid dev team behind it, had watched their chats. They didn't have a lot of people in their social media chat. But when we started to look at it, we said, wow, check out the creative artwork, the presentation, the website was beautiful. So this, you could definitely tell there was a dev team behind it. It looked like a smaller dev team, but a dev team that absolutely cared about what they were doing, what they were accomplishing, again, with the different artwork and the things that they'd put together. They didn't just go grab clip art off of the web and then build their website. They actually took time to build, unique pieces of artwork around this. And I know it's a little bit cheaper to do this stuff nowadays, right? Build this unique artwork, but it still takes time and it still takes effort. And you could tell that they put this into this site. And I was just on their Telegram. Matter of fact, we can pop out to their Telegram. And they're talking about having a couple other more popular YouTubers than me. Of course, because we have a small audience, right? They're talking about having some other YouTubers that are going to jump on board and start promoting their site. So they've started to grab some traction with people joining their Telegram. So it was pretty low on their Telegram and it was staying there, but it is starting to grab some traction. When you come here, there's constant people that are talking. And it looks like one of the exchanges just actually reached out to them. If that was a legitimate text, it said that they were from one of the other exchanges there, and in there. So a lot of great stuff. You can check them out though on their Telegram. Again, you can keep that number. I always look at growth. When I did the video, I believe there was like 1,300 token holders. Let's go check it out here real quick. Let me go back here. Let's go back to here, and let's go see the growth. So that's a good thing about when people have done videos on stuff. You can kind of have a historical record of what's going on. So yeah, I think it was about 1,300 holders. And so here's the stuff, guys, that can show you how these things begin to develop. You can find projects low at the time, right? It was low, 1,300 addresses. It is now up to 1,444. So the addresses have nearly, or a little bit more than tripled. So you can say, hey, okay, let me keep an eye on this. Write down 424 addresses and then wait till tomorrow, right? I mean, if it's going to be a successful token, it can go to 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million, right? You don't always have to FOMO in. If you're missing out, you can check out the data, and you'll notice I went over all this stuff in the video that we did, okay? And I talked about 1,300 addresses. We talked about some of the other aspects of how many people they had on Telegram. And you can look and see the improvements there. If you can start understanding and watching this stuff, even if you're not going to buy, let's say you think you're too late or whatever on this one, look at the trends, look at the patterns, because you can start to get a better, you're still going to do some guesswork on what's going to be the next Toshiba that's going to go from 130,000 to 1.7 million or 2 million. Actually went up to 2.3, which would have been what, almost an let's see, from 130,000 this morning to 2.3, nearly a 20xer, right, in one day. So $100 could have become 2,000, 1,000 could have become $20,000. These are the ones that I think most of us are looking for. And so you can begin to see the patterns in the ones that have done it. And then that can help you when you find one to not, for, you know, you're not going to know for sure, but it can make it more accurate and more of a higher chance that you'll get there. Oh yeah, we can look at Hoj. Let's do that. Okay. Let's jump over and see. I believe Hoj is on here. Hoj is one that has gone up a couple times pretty high. So do you want to look at Space Hoj or Hoj Finance? I guess that's SOGE. So that's another one. So Hoj has actually gone on some pretty good rides. It's a 1.86 million market cap. We can come down here and look at, let's go to the last 30 days. So 1 month. I know at one point it had went on a giant ride. It actually looks like it's down quite a bit. 0008 all the way down to right now. It's down to 0002. So it's down about to about a quarter of where it was at about a month ago. Let's go after their website. Let's check them out and let's see. So we got Hoj Finance. Let's go to Hoj.finance. All right, there we go. We're on Hoj Finance. We meme business, DeFi done right. Okay, so it's a DeFi project, of course, in the NFT space. They are on Gate.io, so they are getting on some of the exchanges. Always good when they go on centralized exchanges. I always buy, especially if they're on the Binance Smart Chain. I still buy on PancakeSwap. Any type of reflection token, and I don't know if this is, we'll look and see if it is. Any type of reflection token, if you buy it on a centralized exchange, they're probably going to do your token drop like once a week or once every couple weeks or once a month. Some are doing it. So I always like to buy these, and the fees are so cheap on the Binance Smart Chain that it makes sense to do it. Now, if you're doing anything with Ethereum, buying them on Uni, the fees can be quite high, even with it being low right now in the $6, $7, $8 range. You're better off paying 0.5% unless you're buying a huge amount, because you could buy thousands of dollars worth and be less than $1, right, on one of the exchanges versus purchasing it on Uniswap and paying, $6, $7, $8, $10. But especially when the prices were much higher, it made a lot of sense. All right, tokenomics, you ask. When regular burn isn't enough, circulating supply, they started with 1,000 billion, so that is a quadrillion. The circulating supply right now is 409. Oh, I'm sorry, that's actually a trillion. I forgot about there being a trillion in between. So that's not a huge circulating supply, 409 billion and decreasing. Let's see how it works. 0% of total supply is burned. So let's go see if we can find their tokenomics easily on here. We've got the white paper. We got social games. We got swag. We got donate. We got charity. So we'll have to look and see what they're doing in the charity space. They got NFTs. They got the Hoj Nation, and they've got a donate button here. Let me see if we can find. Oh, here's tokenomics. All right, let's go check out the Oh, that was the tokenomics where they're showing it. It's a little confusing on how they have the tokenomics laid out. I like when it tells me very easily what the let's see. Hoj is a deflationary currency. Every time a transaction takes place with Hoj, 2% of that transaction is distributed and removed from the total supply. This increases scarcity of every Hoj coin. Okay, so this is just a deflationary. This is not a reflection coin. Not bad, by the way, guys. There's deflationary reflection. There's just deflationary. I believe I saw one that is just a reflection token. So it's going to come back. So this one is, so the tokenomics are that it's deflationary. So every transaction, every time somebody either buys or sells, I believe, it doesn't say if it's on transfers. So that would be a good thing to know if you transfer from wallet to wallet. And it does say transaction. So a transfer would be a transaction. 2% are burned. So 50-50 burned, 1% every transaction, 50% in circulation. Oh no, here it is. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. 1% redistributed to holders. So I got to tell you guys, this could be a lot clearer in how it works. If it had like a panel here, I just looked at one. Let me see if I can, let me find it real quick. I'll show you guys one that's really easy to look at. And again, I'm not promoting this one because it's, I just saw it, and it's pretty easy to look at the tokenomics and understand it. And one of the things that we'd like to do is be able to simplify a lot of the stuff. We'll have to dig more into Hoj here in a second. Let's see if this comes up. We'll let that. Oh, here it came up. All right. So let's go here. It disappeared from here. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, I guess we're not really in a super hurry, right? Here it is, Sportsman Go. Let's go out to their website. Let me see if I can easily get to their website here. I know how to do it. Search. Let's see. I was here earlier, just a minute or two ago, or about 15 minutes ago. All right, Sportsman Go. Pokemon Go for sports. I don't know where to put Pokemon Go. I think it's just to grab attention to it. So here is a very easily laid out tokenomics, right? This is beautiful right here because I can come here. There's a 10% tax, 5% liquidity, 3% distributed to all holders, 2% to development, and 2% to marketing. There's no question. I can understand the tokenomics pretty easily. And again, I'm not going to say that don't do this, don't buy this token because of this. It would be a lot better if they could lay this out better. And if you're involved with the token, I would definitely make that recommendation to these guys to simplify it. So we do have a burn. So 2% burn. We've got 2% distributed to holders. 50% total supply is burned. And then 70% of total supply is burned. Oh, I think it moves around. I think when it's 0 is 2% is distributed to the holders. Once 50% of the total is burned, then it goes to 1% burned in every transaction, 1% distributed to holders. It's a pretty complex, right? And then once it goes to 70% burned, then it's to 1.4% burned every transaction, and then 0.6% redistributed to holders. I hope I'm getting that right, because and maybe what we would need to do on this one, I would say, go read the white paper, right? We would have to pop up with the white paper and get that. I like the fact that they have a Certix audit. So that's one of the top audit firms out there. They do have locked liquidity. So we can click right on there. And of course, it's probably going to take us right out to BS Scan. It's actually going to take us to Unicrypt. So we can see that. We could go in here and read the terms of what that locked liquidity is. How long is it locked? That type of stuff. So 66.3% locked there. And you can go in here, guys, and read the terms. It is on, I'm sorry. This is on Ethereum. So this is a ERC20 token. So you would have to get this on Uni and pay the little bit higher fees on it. So I should have looked at that from the very beginning. From there. So it tells you what's locked. 66.3% of the liquidity is locked. So 1.181 million of 1,779,000 of liquidity that's provided has been locked. We can come down here and we can see that in 2 months, a portion of it is unlocked, and then in a year, and then in 6 months. So it has down here the time frames. So if you guys have never looked at lock liquidity on Unicrypt, there's a couple ways to lock liquidity. Unicrypt is one of the bigger ways. You can come down here and see the time frames on these being locked, and keep an eye on what the liquidity is like when this gets unlocked. Here's one in 3 months. $289,000 in liquidity would get unlocked. That would be a major portion of this liquidity. So you might want to keep an eye on that and check that out as you go through it. So let's see. Let's go back to Hoj. We got to get back there again. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's go out to their social media and see what they've got going on. So if there's anything else anybody would like for me to look at, I will definitely check them out. We're on Hoj Finance right now. The website is hoj.finance. We're learning a lot about it. We learned that it's an ERC20 token. We know that in order to really understand the tokenomics, we should probably go read the white paper, as in they have a very unique tokenomics. Let's put it that way. So a little bit more complex than just a simple, percentages. It looks like it's a sliding percentage. Let's see. So on June 3rd. So I'd like to see if we can see some of the NFTs that they've minted. Let's see. Guide to printing. Let's see. Thanks everybody for participating in the Hoj Mint event. I hope you got a cool NFT. You can view the whole gallery let's go view the gallery. Let's go check out some NFTs. All right. Well, they've got quite a bit of them that they've minted. It looks like we've got some real dog ones here, like pictures of some dogs with glasses on and stuff. Oh, the Hoj dog, right? They got him dressed up like the Hoj dog. Okay, that's cool. And then we have some others that are more, I guess, their logo. They've got some expensive pricing on this. Wow. I don't know if these changed hands or not. They're getting some views. It says who it's owned by. I don't see that these, but they have this one up here for $26,000. So 10 Ethereum. I guess if they do start to sell, that's another thing, guys. Just because people make NFTs doesn't mean they sell for that. Just because they put them up there for that, they don't sell. However, what you can do is you can go in and start tracking these and see if they're starting to sell. So someone may have them up for sale, not realize that they're selling. You can grab one when they start to sell. So these are very good. If you're looking at a series or anything to collect in the NFT space, you want to look at that. Are they starting to sell? So like CryptoPunks. At one point, you could pick up CryptoPunks for very cheap, but at some point in time, one of them started to sell for a little bit more, and then other ones. And now, of course, there are some CryptoPunks selling for in the millions of dollars, right? Like $7 million. It'd be great to document that. When was the takeoff point? When was that window where you could have went and spent maybe a few $1,000s and ended up with millions of dollars in CryptoPunks? I don't know what that is, but that would be interesting to actually evaluate and see. And there's been a couple other examples of things that have taken off. I know that Beeple at one point put some NFTs out for like $1, and now some of those are going for $152,000, $300,000. So just some stuff in this space where you can track where it's going from. So they do have NFTs out. They are an OpenSea, so they did not build their own marketplace. It looks like they put them on NFT. It looks like they have a NFT minting events. I'm sure that you probably need to be a token holder, and if you're a token holder, you can participate in their NFT events. They do it. I just saw there. It looks like they have a Docs team, right? So Docs team page is now available on May 11th. Always good to have a team, guys, that's doxed in this. Now, just because you don't have a Docs team doesn't mean it's completely do not do it. But if somebody's willing to raise their hand and say, hey, this is who we are and this is what we've done, that's great. We can come out here. Let's go to Hoj Nation and see what they've got going on in the Hoj Nation. So this looks like it's their forum. We can come on here and see the latest news, memes that they've built around it, live, the latest news. So this is good. I like the fact that they've built a forum that you can get involved with and leave messages. Let's go see here. Let's go out to PooCoin and put in Hoj. I'd love to see how many holders they have, what size community they've developed up to this point. Oh, sorry, we can't do it from here. We got to go from CoinMarketCap. Again, it's an ERC20 token. All right, you guys are going, hey, it's not there. But we do know where it is. It's on Etherscan. Yeah, Cook's Gold says they have a very active community. So they do. They've got 63,000 holders. So that's quite a bit of holders on there. So that's very good. Let's go out to their social media. Let's go to, and if there's another token you guys would like for us to look at when we're done here, I'd be glad to look at it. Okay. I'm going to just go to Telegram because I'm clicking on their Telegram link and it keeps popping up. Hey there, welcome to the Hoj community. We're excited to have you and hope you enjoy many wonderful people, memes. Before you get started, please know that the admins, mods, and developers will never message you first. Okay. For some reason, it's not taking me out to Telegram. It's probably not their fault. It's probably just not taking me there. So let's go over to Telegram and we will put in Hoj. All right, official Hoj community. I like to go from the site if I can, guys, because then I don't end up, I'm actually going to join their community. Let's see, we've got people typing, so it's blocking the number of members that are in it. I might have to, let's see, the bot, welcome to Hoj again, or please click the button within 60 seconds to remain in the group. Which button? Click here to join. Oh, click here to join. Oh, there we go. All right, accept it. So yeah, it looks like they've got some great memes going. So guys, there is a whole history. Someone had told me the other day, oh, that's just a meme coin. There's actually studies, there's universities that are doing major studies on memes and the value that they create in our lives and how important they are actually to society now that we're in a digital economy. So even if a coin was just a meme coin, now it looks like they have NFTs out, looks like they may be doing some other stuff. And that's what a lot of these are starting to do. They start out as meme. So Shiba is a great example of that, where they started as a meme coin and now they're developing a swap and they're developing other products and other things that they'll put out there. So they use a meme to start building a community. Once you build that community, now you start say, all right, now what other value can we provide to that community? So it is very important, guys. The nice thing is, guys, check out how many people are typing continuously. This is a very active community. You've got 4, 5, 3 people. We can't even tell how many people are in the community. We'd have to back out to look at it, and there may be another way. I always just look right there, but they're continuously out here. Let's view the group info, and it'll probably tell us right here. So we got 24,000 members in their Telegram group, and this thing's jamming away. So it could be worth checking it out, guys. If you want to do your own homework and your own research, check out Hogecoin. It is a reflection. Yeah. So we found the reflection part of it. Definitely Cook's Gold. I would ask them to clean up the way they present that. I don't know if it was just me that it was a little confusion because I look at so many of them, but I think they should clean that up in a little bit better way than the format that they have it in. Because then I could get right away that it is a deflationary reflection. I'll pop back to the site real quick because it might have been something that I missed. So we're launching our own token, guys, and on it says right at the top that it's a deflectionary reflection utility token right at the top of the page. So I can have an understanding of what it's about right there. So, we mean business is I love that right there. Right. I think they should have a little bit more that, deflation reflection. And then of course, if they have a lot of utility, they could use as a utility as well. Anyway, looks like a great project, guys. Website is got some cool, things floating around here. So it's got some neat stuff. I think look, you can click on them and they split apart. That's there. I did see an interesting one, which is games. I know a lot of these are producing some games that you can play along the way. So you can play the Hoge game here. We can jump in. So there's some entertainment value. Most of them that I've seen, you can't win any tokens or anything like that from it. They're just fun to do. But let's read this one. A top-down shooter for Android developed. Do you have what it takes to stop the invasion and bring Hoge to $1? So just some fun games that you can play. It looks like they have quite a few, actually. So they've got Hoge Runner, Hoge Factory. So they've got quite a few. So some things that people can get entertained with while they're on the site. I actually like that. They're taking the time to develop some fun things. So when I come to the site, I'm not just here to see a price or whatever. I can come here and hang out and have some fun. So we like the fact that they have the forum. We like the fact that they have the games. And then, of course, we can go down to their charity. I don't know what they're doing on charity. They also have the Hoge Report there. So that must be their newsletter. United We Dance, Hoge Charity Team. So they do have some charities listed here that you can donate to. I don't know if they're donating a portion of that from there, but you guys can definitely check it out. Let's see if we got any other tokens that people would like for us to look at. I think one thing you'll notice, guys, is most of the people that when they review tokens, they spend about 30 seconds on them, 60 seconds. I like to spend a little bit more time. It would limit us if people were putting in 20 different tokens they'd like for us to look at. But that's okay. All right. Well, let's jump into, I'm just going to go over here and we'll jump into CoinMarketCap. We'll go out and see what's hot. So the market cap down to 1.484. Today's been a little bit of a rough day. The market's down 11.54%. That's, I guess, why I was excited about Sushiba, right? Something that went up 8 or 10 times today was a very good day, especially if you were in that token. Because everything else is down so much. Wow, Binance Coin down to 336. That's crazy. It was over 400 earlier today. So that's taken a pretty beating. Let's see if there's anything in the positive in the top. So the only 2 coins in the positive is, well, this is a stable coin. So that's not, that one really doesn't count. There's only 1 token in the top 100 today that's in the positive, and that is Theta Fuel, at a 3.23%. So that's crazy. Of course, 7-day, there's a lot of them that are in the 7-day range, right? Over the last 7 days, there's been quite a bit of movement and recovery from 10 days ago or so. Actually, not that many now that are in the positive in the last 7 days. We only have about one, two, well, and some of those are stable coins, so maybe only a dozen in the last 7 days. So today may be do your own research, do your homework, but today may be a buying day. Who knows? If you got some spare cash laying around and have some money maybe sitting in some stable coins or maybe some new money to put into the market, it might be a good day. Solana at 11.52 over the last 7 days. You've got CRV that's up in Nexo. But other than that, there are not a lot of tokens that are up in the last 7 days. So let's jump out here and go see if we can come on, open up. I'm trying to get to the, there we go, Spotlight. Let's go see what's going on in Spotlight. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. So we got trending, we've got biggest gainers, we've got biggest losers, and we have, of course, our most visited and recently added. So, so you guys can see actually, and I didn't even actually know this happened today. So Shiba was just added to CoinMarketCap. I saw it on there when I went to it. That's probably one of the reasons why it's going up as much as it is. So it was not on CoinMarketCap, came on here, and it went up from there. It's still a pretty red day, guys, even for new coins that are coming out. Looks like most of them are getting hammered pretty good on that side of it. So just about all red in the last hour, especially other than this safe ETH. That looks like it's up a little bit, but anything that goes up on low volume, I worry about a little bit. Normally you want the volume, if it's going to drive a token up, you want the volume to be a little higher, but we can go check out Safe ETH. Let's go do it. It is on the Binance Smart Chain. Looks like it's got about a $4 million market cap there, but let's go check out their site. So none of you guys have any tokens other than Hoj that you guys love that you'd like for other people to get a chance to take a look at, huh? All right. Let's see, we've got a website here. Quite a few websites use this little floating stuff in the background there. I've seen it on about a dozen or 2 dozen sites so far. Let's see, buying Pancake Swap. So their live chart is showing about 81,000 in 24-hour volume. We've got 24-hour change, about up 135%. Let's go to the live chart. Let's see what we've got going here as far as market cap goes. It's going to bring us out to dex.guru. All right, so let's see. So we got some liquidity, about $176,000 in liquidity. That's not bad liquidity. This one's a little harder to see the market cap here, isn't it? Normally, trading volume is 618,000 in the last 24 hours. And that's actually pretty decent trading volume. Much higher than the other ones have shown, but I do not see on here, and I'm not used to using this one. Does anyone see a market cap around here? Let's see. Maybe they don't think a market cap is important. I'm not so sure. Let's see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to go back to CoinMarketCap. I am going to grab their contract address. We're going to jump over to PooCoin. We're going to put in their contract address in PooCoin. And we'll check it out on PooCoin. All right, so we're looking at an 827,000 actual. So PooCoin includes locked and excludes burned tokens, okay? So if they've already burned some tokens, it excludes them. That's why I like coming to PooCoin. We're going to get them more accurate. So if we go back here, right, it's talking about a $4 million market cap. You might go, oh, that's a pretty high market cap for if you're looking to get into early coins. But you can go to PooCoin, and it's going to give you an $28,000 market cap, which is pretty low. This thing was way down here earlier today. So this is the one day, and it just really has begun to pop here. We can go over here and see they do have 158,000 in liquidity. And it looks, let's see, it's on PancakeSwap V1. So this has got to be an older token, guys, because its liquidity is on V1. So actually, let's go out a month. Most people would have added the liquidity to Pancake on 2 if it was more recent. So we can see that this was started about a month ago at least, and it had a pretty rough go, down, 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 and then all of a sudden here it just took off. So now we've got to dig in and find out why it took off. So if I go back to Shishiba, I can look at that and say, okay, I know why that took off. And the reason why it took off was pretty simple. It started to build a lot in momentum. So a lot of people started getting in and promoting it and driving it and getting it going. This one here, we'd have to see why. Is this just, bots manipulating or people manipulating it? So one of the things that we can do here is go down and we can start to look at the purchasers. I want to show you guys something on PooCoin. If you really want to get behind it to start to see who is doing this, first of all, if you have a lot of PooCoin, you can hit the track button and it will actually track. So it tells you that you need to be a premium member and it'll let you track the wallet addresses. But even if you don't have any, you can always come here and you can click on right here, the wallet address, and you can go look into their wallet and you can see. So you're going to come here and then you're going to click on this right here from, and you can go in and you can look and say, okay, this person has $3.93 in BNB. They have about 39 other tokens. We can click right here and it will take us right into their wallet so we can peek in and see what type of tokens they buy, what type of person are they. Is it a whale? Is it, people that are really that have the ability to drive wallets? And normally what you'll do is you'll go down and you'll look for big purchases. So here's one for $1,900. And you'll also go look for big sales. So big purchase, big sale. We have one here for $1,500. So we can click on this $1,500 sale and we can get a chance to do the same thing. Then go to from. You're going to go to the from wallet. So you can see what I'm doing here. You're going to click on the from wallet. And you're going to see they hold 10 tokens, pop right there. And you can see what type of person, or at least what they're interested in, what they're buying. So much information you can find here in this space. Let's see. I agree. Should be simpler. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's check out 1inch. All right. So we're going to jump over to 1inch. So anyway, guys, that's the this Safe ETH. It looks like it could be an interesting project. I'm definitely going to dig into this afterwards. With an $800,000 market cap, could have a lot of potential. It looked like it went higher though and then came back down. So we'll have to look at that and see what's going on. It was just recently added. So that's on one of the most recently added. So let's real quick, and we'll go back to a couple more. We'll do a few more coins and then we'll call it a night, guys. So I am going to jump into 1inch because somebody asked about 1inch here. Of course, 1inch is an exchange. And we're talking about a $529,000 market cap. 1inch is an aggregator. So what it does is it goes out and looks for the best prices on other. So we can hit launch the DApp. And of course it is on Ethereum. So it's going to tell me I have the wrong address here. I'm not going to log into the wallet, but it is on the Ethereum. So as in PancakeSwap is on the Binance Smart Chain, and Uni is on the Ethereum. This is on the Ethereum, but again, this is an aggregator, right? So it's going to go out and look for it. It goes into the other network. So right. Loading latest version, the most efficient DeFi aggregator. See, it's an aggregator right there, guys. It is going to go out. And it looks like actually it does. It says access to most liquidity, lowest slippage, and best exchange rates across Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon. So it must be using the other chains as well. So that's interesting that they do all those. So if you want to come to one place and be able to buy your Binance, your Polygon, and your Ethereum, then 1inch would be a great place to come and do that. I'm gonna have to check it out again. It's been a while since I used it because I've just been going directly to PancakeSwap or directly to Uni. We'll definitely have to check out and see what's going on with them. Of course, we can go out to the community. So let's jump in here and see. Let's go out in their Telegram first. We've got about 15,424. One of the interesting things to do on these is to see if they've ever done an airdrop for people using it. That's how a lot of people with Uni made an absolute pile of money. I believe it's in the $15,000 range. At one point, they took everyone that had been using Uni and they did a 400 token airdrop too. And I don't know if 1inch has done an airdrop or if they plan on doing an airdrop. So 15,000 members. As you guys saw, the Hoj one, much more active community. Like we've got one person typing here on there. But again, it's an exchange. It's not a token. The meme tokens seem to have way more activity than just about any type of tokens out there. So being an exchange, it would not have the same kind of activity that a Hoj or a Bonfire or even a Sushi or any of those would have, right? I think if you look here, most of these popping up here are a lot of the meme ones. There's occasionally some of the other ones that'll pop in, but there's definitely meme ones have a kind of a head start over non-meme type tokens. So we're going to follow actually 1inch. So let's go back out to the exchange here. Let's look at some price movement here on what we've had going on here. Let's just go to the 1 month. So in the last month, it's gone from $7.20 or it was at 702. Right now it sits at about $3.14. So that's a more than 50% reduction. Of course, a lot of tokens are down right now, guys, right? Compared to 30 days ago. But that may be something that you want to look at to see if that might get you to want to go in and purchase. Let's see all the places we can buy it. So 1inch is available on quite a few exchanges. You can get it on Binance. You can get it on Huobi, KuCoin, Gate.io. You can even get it on the Coinbase exchange. So that's a huge one, guys, that it's on Coinbase. That can give you a lot of confidence on there that it is on Coinbase and moving forward from there. So let's see, we looked at social. Of course, you guys know if you're looking for the different ways to purchase it. So it mentions you can go to here. Here's the address for the Ethereum address, but you can go right next to that and click on it. And you're going to see that it's got an XDAI chain address as well. And it's got a Binance Smart Chain. So if you want to buy this on the Binance Smart Chain, you can click here. If you want to go on a decentralized, right, exchange, so a DEX, so that would be Uniswap, PancakeSwap. Of course, 1inch is a decentralized exchange. Or if you want to come down and go buy it on one of the centralized exchanges, you can buy it on Gate, KuCoin. So these are all the centralized exchanges. And then the decentralized exchanges, of course, is 1inch itself, Pancake, and Uni. And because of that, you can purchase it on either PancakeSwap or Uniswap, or you can do it on 1inch itself. So that's always good to do that. Let's see. It looks like most of their, let's see, what do we got here? We got, so they got 172 million out with a total supply of 1.5 billion. So it looks like about 50 or not even 50%, like only about 10 or a little over 10% of their tokens that they have out there on the total supply. So this is an area where I'm going to go, before I buy this token, I am going to read the white paper. I want to know why they have a total supply of 1.5 billion and they only have 172 million out there. What do they plan on doing with this? Because they have a fully diluted of 4.6. Great example. I'm glad we came to this token. 4.6 we have here, and it's only a $5 million market cap. So if they distribute all of these, then this would be today's market cap, which means that in order for this to go, it would have to go much higher. These are the things that you're looking for, guys. This is one definitely, personally myself, I would go read the white paper and see what is the possibility of them. Now, a lot of these, A great example is crypto.com. Crypto.com had a huge supply. Let me go to their thing and we'll see this. They had a huge supply in the marketplace, and they actually did a giant burn, right? So if you would have come here a while ago, the 25.26 billion, at one point, I believe it was 100. Don't quote me on this. It might be a little different. I believe they had 100 billion tokens. Okay. They burned like 60. They had already burned some, but they burned a significant amount to bring these numbers closer together, which then helped shore up so this used to be a huge difference. If it was a $2.8 billion market cap, I believe before it would have been like an $8 or $10 billion market cap before they did the burn, but they did the burn. XRP is another one. Here, let's pull up XRP. XRP is another one, and they are talking about the possibility of, why didn't it come up? Oh, because I did RXP. XRP. All right, here we go. Here is another one, guys, that 4.6 billion in the marketplace, but they have $100 billion total max supply. So you've got a $38 billion market cap, but then fully diluted is 84. They have talked about doing a massive burn of these remaining tokens. If they did that massive burn, then this would have the potential to go up potentially quite a bit, right? Because there'd be less tokens. People have to worry about what are they doing with these tokens? Are the founders going to take them? Are they going to give them away? And the place to find out if there's any limitations or any direction on what they're going to do with those tokens, of course, would be the white paper. That's where that should be. You can also go in and ask the question, but it's better to see it in writing and read that. So, all right, guys. Well, let's see if we got anything else here. Yeah. So they were saying that 1 inch would be a nice one to hold. And I agree. There's tokens to buy and sell today, which of course you're going to do your own research. I'm not giving financial advice. And then there's some that you just want to buy and hold on to. Look, the people that bought Ethereum 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and just held on to it, they didn't sell it not one single time. They have made an absolute fortune. Same thing with Bitcoin. People that bought Bitcoin, even when it went, when it was down in the hundreds of dollars and it went all the way up to 20,000 and came all the way back down to 3,000, then went all the way back up to 60,000 and now has come down to what, 33,000, I think it is today. They're still up a tremendous amount. So, and actually, I think in a couple of situations, I would have done better holding coins. Oh, here's one actually that I would have done much better holding on to, which is Theta. And Theta Fuel. So I bought these a long time ago, guys. I mean, an absolute long time ago. And then at the beginning of this year, I sold them off. So here's Theta Fuel. Let me go to the charts. I got to tell you guys, big mistake, me selling off my Theta. Here's January. Here's where I sold it off in. And I thought I had done very well because, to be honest with you, I had gotten it way back here where it was like, back in 2018. Way back in the beginning when they first came out. And actually, I didn't buy it. It was given to me as an airdrop for holding Theta, right? So here I'm in this area somewhere in here, and I sell it, and I'm thinking, oh my, wow, I did fantastic. Well, the problem is I didn't do that fantastic because look where it is today, right? I would have 10x'd my money in the last few months just by holding on to it. And I don't think I've done anything with the money that would have made me more than more than what it is. And the same thing with Theta. I bought about $70 worth of Theta. It went up to over $1,500. I sold it. That again was back here back in here, back in February, right? $2, $3. And of course, at one point it went up as high as $13. So 300-400% just by holding on to it. So a lot of times you can hold on to it. Bitcoin is at 32,645. Wow. So yeah, today is a rough day, as we said, but I come on rough days, good days, bad days. Look, unless you have to sell it, guys, it doesn't matter what the price is right now. What matters is, if you're buying, the price matters because you want to try to buy at as low as price as possible. But if you're not selling it, then it doesn't matter if it goes down to $20,000. What matters is when a time comes when you decide to sell it or have to sell it, is what is the price at then. Now, if you had to sell it in a week from now and it was at 28,000, then that would be a disappointing situation. And I don't blame you for being depressed, right? But if you can hold it and it goes up, someday hits 300,000, it didn't matter if it hit 20,000 on one of those days or if where it went to. So it really comes down to when you buy and when you sell. Those are the 2 points that are the most important that are there, not where it goes in between. So it's when you buy and when you sell. Well, guys, let's see. Let's jump back out one more time. We'll go look at the spotlight. We only really got a chance to look at one coin because we went, again, if you guys want me to look at a coin, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to go look at your token because you're not here for me. I'm here to help you guys find tokens and do stuff. So here's Doge token again. This thing is on a tear. I got to tell you guys, this thing moves around so much. It is on the top list, and tomorrow it'll be, see how it went all the way flying up there. And it usually goes from one list to the other. See this? It's number one. It's on the biggest gainer, biggest loser, biggest gainer, biggest loser, biggest gainer, biggest loser. So here's the thing though, guys, with 186,000 in volume, it could be hard to get in and out of this, even if you could time, right? So these are moves, right? This is a move up. This is a move down. You'd love to think, man, I could make a pile of money on this token, right? Because look at this movement over the last 7 days. The problem is figuring out, okay, this is the buy down here at the bottom. Oh, I can't even get it to go down there and stay down there. Buy down at the bottom. All right, it's up. Oh, let me sell it. Probably can't get out because these are dropping so fast. If we could go out to, let's go out to the trading view chart here and see if we can get a better view on this. I know I looked at these things before I understood the charts and stuff like that. I'd look and I go, man, why didn't I buy that token? Look at it. Oh, goodness gracious. It's up what? Where was it at? I think it was what? 30-something thousand %, I think it was, right? I'll be like, oh my goodness, why couldn't I buy that token at that point in the chart, right? Let's go back real quick. I want to see if we can grab this real. That's I think it was like 32,000%. If I could only stick $1,000 in that token, right? Yeah, here it is. I'm sorry. What is it? It's up 1,535%. If I could have only gotten my money in that token, my $1,000 this morning into that, I would have gotten out. The chances of getting in and out of that token, guys, is probably very unlikely that you're going to be able to do that. So anyway, hopefully I'm at least entertaining you guys. If you're not learning anything, I'd like to really think that, you might learn something by what we're going over right now, but at least I'll entertain you, right? So this is the price change, guys, from 0.00005002 to 0.003. Again, if you held this, I think you'd be really lucky to get out of it at this point with it up that high. And that's the reason why it dropped so fast. Now, I don't know what the average volume is. This says it's up about 21%. That's one of the things to know. If normally the daily volume is a few thousand and it's driving it up, then there might be the possibility you can get in and out of this coin at this point and capture those returns, right? I got to tell you, I know some people that are in tokens that do this, and it's so frustrating to them. I'll show you another one that does it quite often. And I have somebody who I know who holds the token, and it drives them crazy because at 1 minute they look and their wallet says they have $20,000, and then a short period of time later, it's back down. I thought I saw it on the list again today. Let me look and see if it's here. Right here. Crypto Village. All right. So I know somebody who holds this token, guys, and they get excited every time it does it. But I'm going to show you this on here. So see these patterns right here. This is just absolute craziness. 7-day. It's the same way, man. I talk to them. It's way up here, and they're excited as can be. But then the next minute, it's down here, and they can't get in and out. They try to sell it, and there's just not the liquidity to get in and out of it. It looks like it may be getting a little bit smoother here. So these were the big trending ones here. See, over these last few days, looks like it might be smoothing out a little bit. This is actually a low. The 172% is pretty low for this. And it looks like the volume is up here. Of course, it's got a crazy market cap here. It's not accurate at all. There's no way the fully diluted market cap is $87, right? It shouldn't be, at least. So, but anyway, that's another one where you see it on the list over and over again, and you might get excited about it. But again, your chances of making any money getting in and out of it is nearly impossible at that point. So you guys will see a lot of them that want today. They're here on this side of the chart on the biggest gainer. Tomorrow they'll be over here on this on the biggest loser side, because they just bounce so much back and forth on that side of it. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's pop off of this and let's go check out Spotlight. Let's go look. This is another place where I like to play. Let me see. There's some stuff in here. Let's see. Eddie's Football Talk. Bob's SMGM just got listed on CoinGecko. It's currently pumping. Check it out. Oh, let me go check it out. We tried to look at that, I think, yesterday, and it wasn't on CoinMarketCap. Let's go look at CoinGecko. Let's go over there and see. That was one, actually, that somebody had pointed out, and I said I couldn't go to it because we were on CoinMarketCap and it wasn't on there. Let's go check it out. Check it out. Check it out. SMGM. Oh, there it is. So this is SMEG Mars, right? Schmeg Mars. Let's check out Schmeg Mars and see what's going on with Schmeg Mars. Up 32%. Let's go to Schmeg Mars's website. Schmegmars. So is it? I guess that is. I guess I'm saying it right? Schmeg Mars. Oh, let's see. Okay, so they're saying that they've taken all the feedback from the community and done something with it. I don't know if it's me, and it might be my glasses are dirty, but it looks like the text is a little harder to read. But let's see. Schmeg Mars. Welcome to Schmeg Mars. Tired of only going to the moon. Come to Mars instead. SpaceX. Let's see. SpaceX's aspirational goal has been to land the first humans on Mars by 2024, but don't wait until then. So this token is going to take us to Mars. Let's see. Tokenomics. Let's jump into the tokenomics. Okay, good. I'm saying it right. All right, awesome. All right, it's tokenomics. So again, I like when they're clear, right? So initial supply, we've got it. So we've got 10 billion initial supply, a 7% tax. It's got a built-in deflation, so 1% burn tax on all transactions, ensures that the value of your Schmeg Mars increases slowly and steadily over time. A maximum transaction size, so that's good. No transaction size greater than 0.5% of all minted coins. So that's a decent amount. You don't want it to be too small on these. Sometimes people set them really small and it's a pain, especially if the token goes absolutely crazy and you end up with $1 million worth, right? Because you were one of the people who bought in early. Be very, very difficult to get in there. Do you know, it doesn't say here if there's a reflection on it. Just says the 10% tax, the 1% burn. Definitely, let's see if we can find out if there's a reflection on it. They've got, let's see. All right, we got all the social media here. So let's see. Yeah, I don't, let's see. Let me see if I can click on this and see if it'll give me more information. Yeah, I would definitely recommend, guys, that if there is a reflection on it, that they let people know. So one of the things I would wonder here, and I would go read their white paper if they have a white paper, because I am going to look into this more, this token. The 7% transaction tax. I know what happens with 1% of it because it's telling me right here what goes on with that 1%. Wondering what happens with the other 6% that's there. So we are going to definitely check it out. I am going to check this out though. Looks like it could be a cool project. We've got the community and the roadmap. Let's go check that out. I don't see a team button here. So again, that doesn't say absolutely don't do it. I just, if it does have a team button, it's definitely more likely to go from there. Yep, we're looking at Smegmars right now. All right, let's go. So let's go out. Let's go see what they got going on Telegram, guys. I'd love to. Let's go check out Telegram. All right, they got 3,000 members on Telegram. So we'll have this recorded. We got 19%. So voice chat is great, guys. I love when they have a voice chat on. So they've got 19 people participating. So if you guys don't know a lot about Telegram, you can come here and actually just hit join the chat. And you can talk to the 19 participants that are on there. And it looks like there's someone on there from the corporate. And so you can ask them questions and talk with them on there from there. So let's try to see if we can get off of this image there. All right. So let's see. We've got some great stuff going on here. We've got people typing. We know we have one of the people right here, Smegologists. So that's what they call their team members that are in here. So that's always good to have, somebody from corporate in here. We've got the chief in here. I just saw that. We got the chief beast mode in here. So we've got some people in here working. They've at least gotten some community members that are monitoring the chat and jamming away. That is always a good thing. Let's jump back out and go look at, let's go see if we can find some of the other social media and check it out. Oh, I had their website up here. Sometimes you get just too many buttons going, guys. Let's see. I know I had it here somewhere. It must have taken me off of it, but we can go right back here. We can go back to the website. So let's see if we can, with Smegmars, I think we pulled them up here, right? No, we have not. Let's go see if we can get a market cap on this right now and see what type of an opportunity we are looking at. Let's see if there's only one. Yep. Okay. All right. So we are looking at a current right now, 7.93. Wow, that is pumping, guys. You were not wrong about that. Check out that green candle right there. This thing just took off recently and is going like crazy. So I come down here and look, guys, it's not stopping. It doesn't look like it, at least. Look at all the green. A little bit of red. It looks like some people are coming in to sell, but right on top of that, the community steps up and just puts them in their place and says, you know what? We're not ready for this token to go back down. We want to see this thing to keep going up, and the buys are coming in. You got some great size buys, 2 right here, BNB, 1 BNB. So this definitely looks like there is some potential. Check out that candle, and then now it's forming another candle. So I have this set on 1 hour right now. So there's the 1 hour candle. You've got a solid 1 hour candle, and now you're working on the next 1 hour candle. This thing's jamming away. So it's got liquidity, 116,000 liquidity, and it's going pretty good. So definitely, as soon as this call's over with, I am going to take some time and check out Smeg and see if I can find out what happens with the other 6%. If you guys know what happens with that 6%, if you could put that in the chat. I saw the 1%. If anybody knows what the rest of the tokenomics are, if you could put that in the chat, that would be fantastic on there. So, all right. Well, Smeg is definitely moving, and there's a lot of people popping in from the Smeg community. Guys, thank you for joining us. If you guys get a chance, please follow us, like and share. We would appreciate that if you follow our channel. We are definitely going to check out Smeg because there is a run going on here now. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Check out Discord, or Discord. Yeah, guys. So, let's do that real quick. I can do that from here, right? Let's see. On the site, Discord. Let's see. Let's see. I believe it was down here. Yep, here it is, Discord. All right, let's check out Discord. Yeah, remember, guys, we're here for you guys. So if there's anything ever you guys want us to look at or do, please let us know. Join Smegmars. Need to know. All right. So they've got some announcements here. They got all links, how to buy the token, and if you need any help. So, all right. Well, that's good that they've got the help. I'll just look around for now. Welcome to the number one rules. Okay. This is the start of rules channel. Dun, dun, dun. All right, guys. Well, they've got a good Discord going, 2.49K. And I don't know a lot about Discord, guys. So, and I haven't spent a lot of time on here. I do need to learn way more about it. So I am going to be checking it out and learning more. But it looks like they've got 2.49K on there, 11,000 on Instagram. So you guys are killing it on Instagram. That's quite a few people on Instagram. You got a Reddit channel with about 515. That's pretty strong for Reddit, guys, on that. So anyway, definitely project I would say check out, do your research. And all right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me on this, what is today? Evening. Remember, token on. Keep going out there, guys, and let's get the blockchain. Please, 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 please. Get somebody who you know who's not into the blockchain. Talk to them about it. Expose them about it. Send them a link to, one of these videos, either mine or one of the other people on YouTube. We need to grow. If we want to make sure that we're in the bull run, the next bear run, right? The next switch, shorten it, make it less severe. How do we do that? By bringing millions and millions and millions and tens of millions of more people into the blockchain, into the crypto space. That'll help develop more utility, and it'll help grow the number of people that are buying and holding coins and tokens. So we can do our part, not just by buying and selling and getting involved in projects, but by sharing this amazing opportunity with friends and family. Have a great evening, and thank you for joining me. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.